Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. So today is going to be a pick a card about who is in love with you or who is on track to being in love with you, falling in love. Okay, either one, because I understand, like, if this is a new person, obviously they may not be in love just yet, but if they're going to be falling in love with you, they are going to show up in this pile. All right, please keep an open mind. This is a general reading. This could be a new person, so when you already know, whatever the case may be, guys. We have 6 beautiful piles here for 6 different collective groups. You may find that you could be drawn to more than one pile, and that would be because, you know, there is more than one person that could be in love with you, which is very possible. All right. And we're going to be answering the question of, we know that they're in love with you, but we're going to answer the question of, you know, will they come forward? Will they confess? You know, what is their intention about their feelings? Okay. So we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, pile 6. If you need some additional time, feel free to pause this video, observe the stones and the piles, and whichever one you feel pulls you in, calls out to you first, is what you should be picking. Okay. So let's get into it. Alrighty, pile number 1. Let's see who is in love with you or is falling in love with you. Okay. So you have Libra. This person may very well be a Libra. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. Okay, the second sign is Aries. Okay, this is Mars. This could be Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, guys. Okay. All right, let's get some information for you guys. Who is in love with pile number 1, please? Who's in love with pile number 1? Who's in love with pile number 1? Who's in love with pile 1? Pile 1. Okay, so guys, you have the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is definitely someone, pile number 1, that you've known for quite some time. You may even feel like this is like a past life connection. I do feel like this is a soulmate. But I feel like for those of you who chose this, yeah, this is someone that you've known for quite some time. Maybe they've always just been a friend or a close acquaintance, or maybe you went to school with them or something like that. Okay, but there are definitely some history attached to how you know each other. For some of you, there could be children involved between you two. Okay, who is in love with pile number 1? So, yeah, I'm strongly getting a past person. Who is in love with pile 1? You have the Strength card. It feels like this is someone who's always you could be a Leo, okay? Yeah, it feels like this is someone who's always had like feelings for you, but they've never told you, okay? They've always held it back for XYZ reason. Okay, who is in love with pile number 1? We have the Page of Cups. Yep, I feel like this person could be younger than you. Okay, or this was a friend, an acquaintance, or something like that. Someone that you probably never got too deep with. Okay. But for others of you, yes, this could be like your child's father, your child's mother, okay, because there is children indicated here. I feel like this is someone, some of you, I'm getting like, they could have children or a child, more specifically a girl. Okay, who is in love with pile number 1? Anything else can you tell me, Spirit? Who's in love with pile 1? You see what I'm trying to say? It feels like they've always wanted to tell you how they felt, but they never did. I feel like this is overall like really kind-hearted person, sweet, gentle person, very warm and compassionate type of energy that they have. I feel like there's a shyness to them as well. They're very shy. It feels like this person's really sensitive. They're more sensitive than they've led you to believe or shown you. I feel like this person's like really afraid of rejection and things like that. I feel like this person could be creative in some kind of way, especially like artistically or like just musically. They're good at something, I feel. Okay, that is who is in love with you. So let's find out if they're going to come forward. I'm going to pull from another deck for that. Is this person going to come forward and tell pile number one how they feel? Is this person going to come forward and tell pile number one how they feel? Is this person going to come forward and tell pile one how they feel? Seven of Pentacles. It still feels like this person kind of has their reservations here. They're kind of unsure about doing so. Will pile number one confess until pile will pile number one's person confess their feelings, please? They're doing a lot of thinking about it. You could be a Leo. I'm getting, this could also be a Leo. So Leo, Libra, Aries energy. This person can have a bit of a hard time being vulnerable with you. But yeah, these cards wouldn't necessarily suggest that this person's just going to come right out and tell you how they feel. Pile number one. I feel like they're still going to sit with it and keep contemplating and thinking about it. I feel like it's possible they could decide to keep it to themselves. I don't know if this is someone that you've told how you feel. I feel like it could help if you tell them how you feel first. Like if you tell them how you feel, I feel like that could make them more comfortable to tell you how they feel. Again, like there is this really shy, nervous energy to them, even though they come off really like strong, cocky, whatever, or they come off like, you know, on the inside, they're actually really, really sensitive and they would hate to be shot down or something like that, okay? So they could keep it to themselves with the Four of Pentacles until you tell them. But let's say, okay, well, I did tell them how I feel. I feel like this person, you know, again, they're going to just have to get over their ego and their vulnerability before they can kind of tell you here how they feel, okay? All right, pile number one. What can you tell pile number one about this person that is in love with them? Maybe this person even owes you an apology. Maybe you guys didn't end on the right foot as well. That could be why they're afraid to tell you how they feel or whatever. But this person definitely longs for you. They do long for you, pile number one, got you, Libra. Yeah, overall, I think this person struggles with issues of vulnerability, guys. So I don't see this person being so quick to tell you how they feel, unfortunately, okay? But I feel like you will, if you do have contact with them, you know, you will feel it through like their actions, the way they touch you, the way they look at you, and just their whole energy towards you. You will feel it, okay? The Hermit tells me that they have to get over their ego, especially when he's shining the light on the Ten of Wands. They have to get over their ego. This is something, a process they have to go through first, okay? And once they do, they will tell you. Okay, pile number one, that is what I have for you. That is who is in love with you, my loves. Hello, pile number two. Let's see who's in love with you or is falling in love with you. Okay. So you have Gemini, And you have Leo. So these placements could be a sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could be any of these signs. That is confirmation for you. Who is in love with pile number 2? What is the situation, please? Who is in love with pile 2? What is the situation, Spirit? Who's in love with pile number 2? Who's in love with pile 2? Who's in love with pile 2, please? Pile 2. Okay, so you have the Tower, the Sun, the King of Swords. Who's in love with pile 2? One more card. I feel like this person, tends to be head over heart. This could be an Aquarius as well. We have Leo again, Scorpio energy here. You could be any of these signs. But yeah, this person has some kind of mindset, I feel, that's preventing them from, you know, revealing their feelings or even acting on them, okay? It's not an ego thing with them. I just feel like this person, they're just a naturally like really head over heart person. They're better with their mind than with their heart. Like they follow their mind all the time. They're so logical. They're so reasonable. You know, this is not like an emotional person by nature. Okay? So when they get to feeling something for someone, they dissect it. They overthink their own damn feelings. Okay? You're like, what? I'm in love. I like this person. Why? You know, like they get into all these, you know, different scenarios. They overthink a lot. You know, and it's this very mindset that's preventing them from telling you or to being really present in this connection. I'm getting this is someone who I feel like they also don't like feelings. Like they like falling in love and loving romantically and stuff like that scares them in a way, like because they don't want anything that's going to mess up their calm, cool, collected type of vibe. You know, they don't want to be seen as someone who's emotional. I am getting that this person views being emotional as a bad thing. I hate to say that, but they do. They feel like it's stupid, like to be emotional. What is the tower? I'm getting this could be someone that you know through professional means. Like this could be your boss, your supervisor. And if that's the case, it could be because they don't want a work relationship. They don't want, you know, their image to be destroyed or something like that. Yeah, this person has like an image to maintain. Like they want to be calm, cool, collected. They like to be logical. They don't want to look weak. They feel like it's a weakness to reveal feelings and to like be emotional about somebody. So the Tower tends to talk about, you know, some kind of belief or habit or pattern that, you know, someone is not necessarily, it's like it's really false. Okay. You know, this is what they identify with. Okay. And it's going to be hard to change that. They have to be the one to change it. So I feel like that's the situation with this person, pile number 1. Pile number 2. They just have, their mindset is screwed up. Okay, about love and emotions and looking weak and stuff. They don't want to look like that. That's what I honestly feel. They're constantly guarding and protecting themselves. I'm getting this person could be like working in law enforcement, or they work something that requires a lot of expertise, like being a lawyer or I don't know, a computer engineer, programmer, or accounting or something like that, okay? This is a really like cerebral, head over heart person. So let's see if this person's going to come clean about their feelings. Pile number 2, will their person come clean about their feelings? Will pile number 2's person come clean about their feelings? You have the 9 of Cups. Will pile number 2's person come clean about their feelings? Will pile number 2's love interest tell them how they feel? Oh boy. Yeah, I hate to say this, but pile number 2, it feels like this person is going to continue to keep up this. And I get that this person's really, this freak is really nonchalant. Like, I feel like they give off this facade of them being nonchalant. They don't care, you know, they're cool and stuff like that. They think not caring is cool. I feel like this person, like, they're very smug about things. Like, they try to act nonchalant. I feel like this person, even when you guys do talk or whatever, they're going to continue to just be nonchalant and act like they're not bothered. But lo and behold, the sun would say that this person feels very strongly for you. They have a lot of passion for you, and they are in love with you. And I'm getting that this is something that you may already know. Like, you may already know how they feel about you. You know, they don't need to necessarily even tell you. All right, pile 2. Okay, so it says children are important to this partnership. Denial. This person's in denial. They are. Okay. They're in a really, really, really big denial. Bottom of the deck is strength. I feel like they're just going to continue to hold back. And they will be breadcrumbing you. Like, they're going to just give bits and pieces of themselves. Like, they're not going to overly invest themselves. I feel like this person's afraid to get attached. All right, moving to the next pile. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see who is in love with you or who is falling in love with you. So you have Taurus and you have Cancer. You could be any of these signs, but this could be Moon, Rising, and Venus as well. Who is in love with pile number 3 and what is the situation? Who is in love with pile 3 and what is the situation, please? You have the 5 of Cups. Who is in love with pile number 3? What is the situation? So I feel like there's definitely like a lot of regret around this connection. Yeah, this person feels a lot of regret when it comes to your connection. I feel like this connection was very strong with this person. I feel like this definitely could have been like a twin flame connection, okay? This may be someone who you were even in a relationship with or something like that, yeah. Who's in love with pile 3? What is the situation? I feel like this is someone who, like, they kind of regret, like, running away from this connection, okay? And if you were in a relationship, perhaps you and this person just had a lot of arguments. You know, maybe your personalities were too different to make it work. Okay. But that doesn't mean that they've ever stopped being in love with you or loving you. Okay. And for others of you, I am getting, like I said, somebody feeling like this was just a missed opportunity. Like they regret missing out. Maybe you were the one who got away. They regret missing out on a divine connection such as this, the Lovers. It seems like this person was really indecisive, incredibly like scared, okay? They probably regret just not making a choice. I feel like they felt like this really unnatural pull towards you. And this could be something that scared them as well. Like they felt like they were too attached to you, or the connection was too intense, or something like that. So they just ran, and they regret that. If you were in a relationship, maybe things started to turn toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys were two very different people. But that doesn't mean they ever stopped loving you. Okay. Who's in love with pile number 3? I feel the need to pull one more. Who's in love with pile 3? This could be someone that you're currently in separation with, or maybe you've went through frequent separations with each other. Maybe, you know, being together, breaking up, or connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. Okay, you probably went through that with this person. This may be a person who's at a distance from you. So let's see if this person's going to come forward. We have Gemini energy. We have Aquarius, Libra. Will this person, will pile number 3's love interest tell them how they feel? Will pile number 3's love interest tell them how they feel? You have the 3 of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. Will pile number 3's person tell them how they feel? I'm getting like pile number 3, you could already be in a new relationship. Okay. By the time this free comes back, will pile number 3's love interest tell them how they feel? I feel like this is, yep, this person will surely come back into your life, pile 3. Because truth be told, they still love you. They do. They still hold a torch for you. You know, they still feel like you guys can try to make this work. Okay. And the main reason, like I said, they're coming back to you is because they truly do love you. At the end of the day. Maybe, like I said, in the past, for some of you, it just wasn't working for other reasons. But, you know, if you never had a relationship with them, either way, I feel like this person feels like there was something here that, you know, could have happened between you two, and they regret that. Perhaps this person feels like, you know, better with you by their side than without, you know. Yeah, so that is what I'm getting, pal number 3, about your person. So I do feel like this is someone, when they do come back, they are going to try to start a relationship with you or rebuild their relationship with you. They will. Who's in love with pal number? Who's in love with pal number 3? The 8 of Pentacles. Perhaps, you know, this could be someone that you work with, but I feel like you guys tried like to fix things, but it was unfixable, okay? Or maybe there were deeper issues that needed to be fixed. I'm also getting that somebody probably was spending a lot of time at work. Okay. But yeah, this more confirmation, the Hermit reverse, that this person, you know, after some deep thinking, solitude, and reflection, they're going to want to get together. They are. All right, pile number 3. What can you tell them? Pile 3. So we have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. So being away from each other right now is going to help, you know, make you guys stronger. It's going to help this person to realize a lot of things they couldn't realize while you guys were together or while you guys were connected. You know, it seems like this person had to go through a process here. And you have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And you have past life love. Okay, so that is who is in love with you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed. Moving on to the next pile. Hello, pile number 4. Let's see if well, what the hell am I talking about? Let's see who is in love with you or who is falling in love with you. Okay, so you have Aquarius and you have Saturn. So this could be Aquarius once again, or Capricorn that is in love with you. You could be any of these signs, but the placements could be Moon, Rising, or Venus, guys. All right, let's see who is in love with pile number 4, please. What is the situation? You have the 9 of Swords, Judgment reverse. Who is in love with pile number 4? Who's in love with pile 4, please? Pile 4, pile 4. So I definitely feel like this person wants to come back to you, or they want you to come back to them. Who is in love with pile number 4, and what is the situation? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. So I feel like this person, this person probably took you for granted, pile number 4, or they weren't very caring or nurturing towards you in the past. Okay, it seems like this person just wasn't giving you what you needed in the past. Okay, or they couldn't. This could even be financially. Maybe they just couldn't give you what you needed. Okay. But I feel like this person's really regretting or feeling guilty about the past with you. You know, this could be someone who made a lot of poor decisions. What is the 9 of Swords for this person who is in love with pile number 4? What is the 9 of Swords? The Hierophant reverse. So, I think this person couldn't live up to your standards, your expectations, or you feel this person couldn't live up. Yeah. Or, okay, so it's either they felt like they couldn't live up to your standards and your expectations. Okay, or you felt like that about them, and maybe you let them go and they're like, damn, I wish that I was able to live up to that standard. You know, that doesn't stop them from loving you. I do feel like someone walked away here. I'm getting some of you, if you were married or something, you probably got a divorce, or you're in the process of a divorce. Judgment reverse. Judgment reverse. Justice reverse. You know, it could have also been a situation to where you know, if you were in a relationship with this person, you know, yeah, like I said, they just weren't living up to your expectations. Perhaps there was some type of infidelity here. Maybe they thought the grass was greener and they left or whatever. I'm seeing a few scenarios from this, but the overall energy I'm getting here is this person has a lot of shame and regret for how things went down, or some type of decision they made towards you, pile number 4. Seven of Swords. Knight of Wands. It definitely feels like somebody just wasn't giving the other person exactly what they needed. So it's either this person was like incredibly non-committal, you know, and their ways weren't aligning with yours or whatever. Or while you guys were together, you know, they would do a lot of things that, you know, perhaps they thought the grass was greener. And I feel like this person did have some kind of like player tendencies a little bit. Okay. And they regret that. Big time. Who's in love with pile number 4? Like, I feel like this person really thought they could have their cake and to eat it too. Like, even though they weren't giving you what you needed, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still were keeping you around or something like that. You know, and maybe all you really needed was loyalty. All you really needed was someone stable. All you really needed someone, you know, who was committed. But I feel like this person really wasn't. Who's in love with pile number 4? Yeah. It feels like this is someone who just... They let their passions get out of control. I feel like this person couldn't necessarily control themselves as well. Like, they probably were like involving themselves with other people and things like that. They couldn't control themselves. Okay. Like, this is the type of person who wanted their way, and they regret that. So will this person come back and, you know, will this person confess their feelings to pile number 4? 6 of Cups. This person, they are going to come back into your life. They will. And I feel like, you know, they will try to, like, you know, let's work on our relationship. Let's try this again, you know. They will try to get you to take them back, to convince you. Yeah, I feel that for sure. If you have children together, they're going to use the children as a reason. But I feel like you know, this person was ultimately, like, not good for you. Just kind of toxic, their ways or whatever. It wasn't good. And that's something you can't fix. You know, you can't fix this person. They have to want to fix their damn self. So pile number 4, they will come back. They will tell you how they feel, but I don't know. I feel like this is one of these piles to where it's like you're being encouraged to not deal with that. You know, don't go back to it. I feel like this person has a hell of an ego. They were really self-centered. It was their way or the highway. They probably were also very controlling, you know, and it's just not a good look. I feel like this person really just mistreated you. They just didn't, they neglected you. They didn't, they took you for granted, you know. So Spirit says, does this situation align with your morals and your values? Does it? Does it? Does it? Does it? It probably doesn't. Okay. It is telling you to forgive this person. That will help you to just move forward, okay? But yeah, I don't think you should revisit this. All right, pile number 4, that is what I have for you. Moving on. Hello, pile number 5. Let's see who is in love with you or who is falling in love with you. So you do have Virgo and you have Pisces. Okay, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could be any of these signs. It's crazy because these two are the opposites of one another. All right. Who's in love with pile number 5 and what is the situation? Who's in love with pile 5? What is the situation? You have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords reverse. Who is in love with pile 5? What is the situation? Who's in love with pile number 5? What is the situation? So this can also be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. Who's in love with pile 5? Okay, so we do have the King of Cups reverse. It feels like this person recognized that, you know, you and them had a really strong connection. Okay, they're aware of that. This person is experiencing some kind of regret over the situation. You know, it could be them. I feel like they're just not over this. They're not over you. I feel like this person regrets being emotionally unavailable, or they just regret, you know, being like maybe emotionally unstable. Maybe they had a drinking problem or something like that. But yeah, it feels like this person kind of like screwed themselves with this connection. But at the end of the day, it feels like this was a divine connection, and maybe you were married to this person or in a relationship with them, but they always knew like what kind of connection you guys actually had. Ace of Swords reverse means like, I feel like this person wasn't, I feel like there were a few times they weren't even really being honest with you about them being emotionally unavailable. You know, they probably led you to believe all kinds of things, but they weren't telling you the truth about what their problem really was. Okay. Ace of Swords reverse. Seven of Swords. Queen of Cups. This person could have had issues with drug use, alcohol problems. You know, perhaps this person was just really, really insecure. You know, maybe their past did a number on them. They just weren't telling you the truth about that. This person could have even been very afraid to get hurt again. Okay. This person wasn't really healed, pile number 5. They weren't. And I feel like they hid behind like a lot of ego as well. Who's in love with pile number 5? It feels like this person was like constantly victimizing themselves. They had this real feeling that like, okay. I feel like their issues could be deep-seated. For some of you, like they have abandonment issues. Or this person just like had this belief that nobody really loves them or nobody cares about them, you know. This person is like really, really emotionally unstable. And that's what they never really quite told you. Like they have a hard time believing that people love them or care for them. You know, even like their fear of abandonment could have gotten in the way of this. And it feels like they just never gave you that closure. They never told you the truth about that. I feel like this person, they not only did you an injustice, but they did themselves an injustice. Because they're still yearning this connection till this day. So, will this person come forward and tell pile number 5 how they feel? Will this person come forward and tell pile number 5 how they feel? Will this person come forward and tell Pile 5 how they feel? Okay. 3 of Cups. So I feel like you and this person will definitely reconcile. You guys will reconcile. But this doesn't necessarily mean reconciling as lovers. You know, they do want to come back into your life, and they will, but feels like this is someone who could still be in this emotionally unavailable energy. So, you know, it's one of those things to where it could go either way. You know, you may or may not get that truth from them about their feelings. I feel like they're coming back towards you like really casual. They're coming back at you, you know, like that. But I still don't really feel it's them really speaking on their feelings, you know. But like I said, just understand, this person's definitely aware of the connection. They're aware of it. But it may be something to where they still don't express it to you. Pile number 5, what do you want them to know? Pile 5, please. Pile 5. Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. I feel like it is a matter of divine timing. Okay? They feel remorse for the way they treated you. But it is saying fate. This is a destined partnership. It does feel like this is like a twin flame connection or something. Like, you know what I'm getting? Like, eventually this is going to come together, pile number 5. But you're going to have to be patient and allow the universe to, you know, make it happen naturally. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you, pile number 5. Moving on to the last pile. Hi, pile number 6. Let's see who is in love with you or is falling in love with you. Okay, so you have Scorpio and you have Sagittarius. These are neighboring signs, interestingly enough. Okay, who is in love with pile number 6 and what is the situation? Who's in love with pile 6? What is the situation? Who's in love with pile number 6, please? It feels like the person that's in love with you also makes you feel like they're not in love with you, which is kind of crazy. They're in love with you, but they make you feel like they're not in love with you, which is interesting. I feel like this person is like consistently sabotaging your connection, whether directly or not directly, but that's what they do. It feels like this person has a lot of like deep-seated problems that they need to work on, especially when it comes to their self-esteem, you know, and who they are as a person. I feel like they project a lot of their insecurities or whatever onto you, onto the connection, and it causes a lot of drama. Okay? This person still needs to heal. Okay? And they need to get it together with regards to their, you know, how they view themselves. You feel extremely defeated by them and their words and just the way they treat you. You feel exhausted. But just know it has all to do with them and not really you. The Knight of Wands reversed. Like I said, you feel exhausted. You feel like you're starting to like fall out with this person or you fail out with them. You guys always seem to be falling out. It feels like you go through like the same cycle with this person. Like it's something that happens all the time. Break up, make up, break up, make up, or connect, disconnect. One minute you want to deal with this freak, next minute you don't. And likewise, it feels like 1 minute, you know, you feel like there's progress, and the next minute there isn't. I feel like this person could be in denial to some sort of behavior, and they could even be in denial to like their self-esteem issues. Like, you know, stop projecting onto me. You know what I'm saying? Get real with yourself. The true issue is that you don't love yourself. You know, you're not okay with yourself, and that's all right. But don't make that my problem. You know, that's what I feel. We do have Cancerian energy, Sagittarius. Who is in love with pile number 6? And you're just constantly going through drama with them. You know, they could come off even very demanding, controlling as well as a result. I feel like this, you know, you tend to feel very trapped and just bombarded and just by their behavior in this, and everything just feels pretty shitty. Yeah, I feel like you're just not happy with this person at all. I'm getting this freak could, you know, they drink a lot. Maybe there could be an alcoholic. When they get drunk, they come and fight with you. Okay. Maybe their life could be a mess in some way, shape, or form. But you're deeply unhappy with them. And the 9 of Cups reverse type of person is also someone who's deeply unhappy with themselves, their life. You know, I feel like this person could even like be jealous of you, what you're, you know, and stuff like that. They're jealous of you. Okay. Will this person come forward? I don't think you would want this type of person to come forward, but will this person come forward and tell you how, tell pile number 6 how they feel? I feel like they are going to come towards you, matter of fact, very soon. But they haven't changed. They have not changed, pile number 6. So it's important to note that, you know, they're going to continue to still be the same person that you were dealing with. This person is toxic. I'm getting this freak could even be very promiscuous as well. I feel like they will try to like regain control over you or something like that, okay? Okay, pile number 6. What do you want pile 6 to know about this person? Yeah, I would highly recommend to not deal with this freak at all. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. You know, you have to understand that you could just take them for who they are. Denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. I feel like this person would also come in for sexual reasons. Okay, they're very like selfish, okay? This could even be a narcissist. I hate to say it, but they might not necessarily be in love with you, but maybe they feel like you were supplying them with confidence. You were just like, they were feeding off of you. This could definitely be a narcissist, guys, okay? Be very careful with this freak. Okay, so that is what I have for you, pile number 6. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good one, guys.